Alright, hey everybody, good afternoon. David Taylor, you are a piece of shit. And this is gonna be an analysis on your newest propaganda video. That was sick, David. That was pretty sick. You had people go on, you had Joseph actually lie for you, which was really, Joseph was the one doing the video. And the fact that you had him contradict everything that was ultimately said in the deposition. So what you just did was you basically went back and said everything about what happened was a lie, which is actually the truth. So let me go ahead and pull the video up here.
This is the false information they gave you.
And it says JoshuaMediumMinistries.org. So that tells me that you're still using that website too. So is it JMMI or is it KOGGC, David? Which one is it, dude? Make up your mind, because you're going back and forth. You're claiming KOGGC. Your Kingdom of God Global Church is ultimately on the mansion that you guys live in. You guys do live in a mansion, by the way. I've looked it up. I have all the tax information. I've looked it up on the county appraisal district. I know you guys owe back taxes. So there's something else that, you guys owe about $16,000 worth of back taxes. Actually, David does, which makes sense, Michelle, why the house was put in your name under KOGGC, because it sounds like David owed money. So that makes sense why the incorporation name changed from David JMMI to Michelle KOGGC. And the fact that you had Katie Frazier, and this is an old video too, David. I don't know why you're posting old videos. Were you just waiting for this? I mean, did you post this video before to try and do damage control previously? It pretty much looks like it. And let's see here, what else we got. And there's no internet trolls here, David. We're just using your information against you. There was nothing was released on social media. The only social media outlet that these depositions were released on was YouTube. Social media did the rest. All you had to do was ask Michelle, and social media did the rest, David. And the fact that you had people come out and do damage control for you, like, come on, dude, this is going on too far. You had Katie publicly apologize, and whether you want to say she did it on her own or not, dude, you probably, you can see here, David, like, the body language in these people says it all. Like, Katie is stumbling over her words here, trying to say that, it was the dad that chopped up the deposition. Dude, David, those depositions aren't chopped up. You can pull the court records, you can pull the videos, and I've read the deposition while watching the video. So I've pulled the court documents, I've pulled the deposition records, they're online. Everybody here has. So for you to come out and say that these were sliced and diced, dude, you're full of shit. You're lying. We know you're lying. So for you to come out and put a video out saying that, those depositions were spliced and diced, no, they weren't, dude. Those were not spliced and diced. Joseph, you're lying for him. And what was cool, too, what I noticed on your video, David, is on your little FBI logo that you put in your video, it says, watch your tail. Like, you guys had to edit that out. And in the emblem, in the little silver emblem, I'm sure there was something else there, but you guys changed it. Your media team edited it and put watch your tail in it. So that was, dude, that's funny as shit, man. I got a real kick out of that. And then, here it is right here. And then the fact that you said that one of your churches was spray painted on when it actually wasn't. It was somebody else's church. Well, you're just full of, dude, David, you're so full of shit, man. Give it up, please. It was a church in Seattle, but you said it was your church before. You said it was my church that got vandalized, but it was actually somebody else's. So actually it wasn't your church. So we know that's a lie too. There's the watch your tail thing. Check this out, everybody. This is too good. If you go back and look at the video, when you watch that video, look at the little banner under the FBI seal, and it says watch your tail on it. So let's see what else the video's saying here. You did use money to purchase 2 luxury homes, and you got evicted from both of them. You don't live at the 2008 Victory Way Lane. Nobody's living there. The rent's still being paid. It's still furnished. I'm thinking that you might use the 2008 Victory Way Lane as like a smash pad. You might. I think you take like all your little hoochies there, and maybe that's where you're doing. You're doing your shady shit at. But that's, again, assumption only. Why would you have that address if you're not occupying it? And I know these things, David. I know these things. I've done my background work. I've done my legwork on you. Trust me. So it doesn't make sense why you would still keep making payments on that when nobody's living there. Like, dude, you're just throwing away money on that? Again, I think that's one of your tax write-offs. Like, you can write that off at the end of the year on your taxes and get some money back on it. You know? That's how that works. You can write that off, but ultimately, the 2008 Victory Way Lane is it's a 2-star apartment complex. That's what it is. It's not even condos. It's an apartment complex. But you say it's condos, but no, it's an apartment complex, David. It's 2 stars. I know it's furnished, but nobody's living there. So I don't know why you would keep it, dude. You're just throwing money away. But again, here, that's part of your kickback. You have to have some. You have to have some low income sort of apartment, to basically offset what you. How do you explain this? Because you're claiming to be a prophet and that you're running a ministry, right? You can get certain tax write-offs depending on what you make per year. Say if you're paying, I don't know, say you're paying $900 a month for an apartment, right? You can write off so much of that on taxes at the end of the year onto 501c3, I'm assuming. So get that money back at the end of the year. I don't know, David. That's just my assumption. That's part of you throwing money in your business and getting a kickback on your scam. Nobody lives there. Guarantee it. I guarantee you that nobody's living there. I've confirmed that. So the 2008 Victory Way Lane, it's bullshit. Again, it's furnished. I'm pretty sure you're not even making $35,000 this year because everybody's broke from COVID, David. Saying that you sacrifice all you can for your ministry? Yeah. You have Steve wearing your old jacket now. Anybody notice that recently? I did. I think a lot of people have. Steve is now wearing David's jacket. So, shows that, it's maybe they can't afford to buy clothes like this. David's having to let Steve wear his jacket now. Sorry to say, Steve, dude, you should get out of the cult, man. This is getting too bad. The fact that you're wearing David's clothes now, that's telling me kind of a lot, So, and your face-to-face appearance book isn't the national bestseller. You're full of shit. Okay? That's a lie too. I looked it up on Amazon. It's got 1 star. And no, they didn't lie about the Mercedes. I have on good authority that you have about fucking 8 Mercedes, okay? You have, there's 3, 5, 3, 4, 5. I think you have 6. You have 6 Mercedes. 2 of them are big vans. 3 are, I think, C300s maybe. I'm not sure. And I know when those got there, So nobody lied about the Mercedes. That's all true. You did buy Mercedes, a bunch of them. He did not. Bullshit, David. You're so full of shit, dude. You have, let's see, so you got 3, there's 3 Mercedes, 4 Mercedes, 6 Mercedes. There's the BMW, you got 2 Bentleys, 2 Range Rovers. And did I say the 4 Suburbans? Like when you, yeah, dude. I know they didn't lie about the clothes either, David. You walk around up on stage wearing Louis Vuitton and shit like that. Well, now you're not because you're broke. You're definitely broke. You're not wearing the big flashy, big lions anymore. So now it looks like you're actually, now it looks like It actually looks like you're actually shopping at like the thrift store now. Like now you're shopping at Ross or Macy's. Yeah, that's where you're shopping at now. It looks like Macy's. So.
They tried to make David E. Taylor look incompetent by ambushing him. When David E. Taylor was testifying in the Frazier divorce hearing,
And you knew about your board. You're full of shit. You knew everybody who was on your board.
therefore he answered
Can't say you didn't know anything. Dude, you're...
by saying he did not know. They lied about the taxes. They tried to paint a picture that David E. Taylor
And no, they didn't lie about the taxes, David. You haven't filed your taxes since 2017. I've looked into that. I'm still looking into that.
administered illegally. Out of his love and concern, David Taylor took in a struggling family into his apartment. David Taylor's tax returns were filed reflecting the legal name of his dependents. In his apartment, the parents of the dependents always referred to their children by nicknames. Therefore, David E. Taylor did not know their full names. We can't conquer hate with hate. We can only conquer
And then you pulled a race card, dude, out of all things. And I looked up the Reporting the Whole Truth website too, and I couldn't find it. There's no page. So, and the fact that you actually relate yourself to Martin Luther King, dude, is far-fetched, man. You're nothing like him. You'll never compare to him. You're a wannabe, David. You're a wannabe preacher, wannabe apostle, pastor, whatever the hell you want to call it. Scam. I call you a scam artist. You're just a con artist to me. Not to mention a fucking degenerate, dude. Like, the fact that you had to put this video out tells me a lot, man. Tells me a whole hell of a lot what's going on in your life. And this is great. When I saw this video, after I watched this video, that was golden for me, David. That let me into your mind. So now I know what's going on inside your head. Dude, and you know, a gangster in urban America? Dude, Joseph, David's having you put this shit out, man? Anybody recognize the picture? Check it out. David. And Smith Wigglesworth, whoever the fuck that is, I looked him up, David. That guy was known to abuse his congregation. Okay? So you associating him, you're associating yourself with him and Catherine Kuhlman, and you going to heaven and all this electricity and the lights busting out, dude? Full shit. And you always say Jesus is in his beautiful white robe and he's so humble and this and that. Come on, David, dude. Lay off the meth, bro.
My sister and I want to know, are there any spirits here that can communicate with us?
Like, give it up, really? This is just too much. Like, this video is just, dude, this is nuts, David. And again, this let me into what's going on. Really let me know. Like, you're falling apart, David. This shows me that you're falling apart big time. You cannot post anything. Whenever you're online and you think you're gonna live stream, think twice, okay? Think twice about live streaming before you do. No, we're gonna be there. Not just me. A lot of us, David. I want to say thank you for the ads on my channel too. I know you actually have something to do with that. You're probably bitching to YouTube about, you know, I'm using your information against you, and I absolutely am. Sorry guys, sidetracked there for a second. Let's see what we're at here.
Just like you do. A ministry that introduces you to them face to face.
Like, give it up, dude. You really think you're a prophet, dude? Really, David?
Every person who reads this book, I will.
And every person who reads your book doesn't see God face to face. We know that. People have left reviews saying they never saw God.
You know, I got to have the real thing.
People, you don't need a manipulative degenerate like this to teach you the Bible. to teach you to pray to God, read to God, anything like that. The Bible's at home. Again, I'm not religious, guys. I don't go to church. I don't even know what I guess I'm just a free thinker. I don't know. I wish I knew I was doing this. Some people have asked me that. David, I don't know why I'm doing this. I think it's just because I saw how much you lied during that deposition, and the fact that you got away with it and just thought you were the smartest person out there. It was great. Social media judged you. That's why you can't do anything, is because social media, those depositions marinated for a while. Once they picked up steam, dude, there was no stopping them. There's depositions all over the internet, David. Yours is probably one of the best ones out there. Everybody knows that. Whoever's watched your depositions, and there's a lot of people that watch depositions too. I've watched other depositions and I've seen you reference in probably 85% of them, David. No doubt. I've seen ones where people say this guy needs a Michelle in his life. Yeah, dude. So, just know, dude, you're just know that you're internet sensation and not in the way that you want to be. So again, before you think about going live ever again, think twice, okay? Think twice about releasing your bullshit. Think twice about spreading your lies. Think twice about all that, David. Think twice about scamming people. Think twice about coming out of hiding, or your shut-in, as you so call it. Think twice about all that, okay? Again, I don't wish you any harm. I'm just telling you, think twice about your actions, okay? Because with every action you take right now, there's going to be a reaction from us. And we're bigger than you, David. We're bigger than you, Michelle, Kia, Steve. We're bigger than all of you guys. We're not here. We don't wish any ill harm on you guys again. But you guys need to go home to your families. David, give it up. You're not a prophet, man. Nobody's ever seen you walk on water, walk through walls, or any of this other bullshit, dude. So, just, again, this was just a reaction to this video that you just released, David. This was true. The fact that you had to have people come out and do damage control for you. That says a lot. Like, that says a lot about your character. That says that you're scared that you can't even come out and, you know, you can't even really come out and defend yourself. You had to put out a propaganda video and have Joseph do the recording for you. So, again, thank you for that, because, again, that tells me a lot about what's going on inside your cult. So, don't forget, you got taxes due. You got about $16,000 worth of back taxes on your new mansion there. So don't forget, when you get back, wherever you're from, you have to pay your taxes, okay? I'm going to follow up on that. But, guys, again, this is just an analysis on this video update. You know, if anybody's seen it, it's on my channel. Watch it. It's ridiculous to say the least. Like, to have David come out and just, like, come on, David. That's that shows how desperate you are. So, again, keep in hiding. Think twice about posting anything or anything that, you know, if you're going to think about doing live stream on Zoom or YouTube or anything, any platform, Facebook, don't do it. Stay off social media, David. That's the best thing for you right now. Help yourself. That's what I would do if I was you. I would help yourself by not doing any social media or anything. I wouldn't put out reruns, anything, David. Go ahead and start putting reruns out, because we're finding a lot of new shit now. You know, this is awesome. So, you guys have a safe week. This was just, again, I wanted to do an analysis on this video that David put up today. I thought it was great, David. It let me into your mind real big time. Real big time. So now I know what's going on up here. You're falling apart, dude. Your scam, your lie, your cult, it's going to fall apart. I'm hoping soon that people are going to start leaving and abandoning ship. It'd be nice if they all just kind of left at once, but you know who's going to be left? Ask Michelle. She'll be left. She'll be the last one. And Steve and Joseph. Those will be the last three. That's just opinion again, but that's, you know, judging from my observation, what, you know, their involvement is, they'll be the last ones to go. So you guys, again, analysis on this video. David, again, think twice about putting anything up, okay? Because we're going to pick it apart. We're going to pick it apart, David. So you guys stay safe. Any questions? Some of the people have been contacting me. I'll leave my email in my description. So if some of you guys want to contact me to help me with this, with bringing this guy down, I'll pass on information that's relevant, you know, so proper reports can be filed. If you want that, email me, please, okay? Ex-cult members, I can't have you guys contacting me, okay? Being channel followers, by all means, please do. But anybody that knows anything about this cult, I don't want you guys contacting me. You guys have to contact the proper authorities, because I still have people contacting me saying they know stuff, but I don't want anything to do with you guys. I'm sorry. You guys have to help yourselves at this point. Again, I can do so much. You guys are the victims. I can only help you guys. So if you have information, that's fine. That's good. I really don't. It's not that I don't care to hear it. It's just at this point, I've been told all this really just shit horror stories and been told not to say anything about it. So I'm not going to carry. I can't carry that anymore. So it was taking an emotional toll on me, because these people coming forward, you know, just fucking destroyed by David, and then, you know, not being able to say or do anything about it was more of a gut punch than anything, you know. So if you sincerely want my help, then contact me. But unless you're not going to help yourself, I can't have you contact me, because it's too much. I'm going to continue fighting the fight against David. David, you're going to continue to see my face. Just so you know that I haven't gone away. So you guys have a safe day. David, you're a piece of shit, dude. Give it up. Give up your scam. Michelle, Dave, Joseph, all you guys go home. Tony, go home, dude. Go home to your family. Steve, you too. Ashley, well, Ashley, your mom's ultimately in the cult. You know, same with the Klein sisters. Your mom's in the cult too. So, a lot more information I know that I'm not going to give up here, dude. It's just a matter of time, David, before you're brought down. Okay, it's a matter of time before you're never going to know when you're your cult is almost done, David. You can't maintain this lie any longer. You can't maintain your scam. You can't maintain this bullshit ministry. So, anybody, again, channel followers, subscribers, please subscribe. Help me with this guy. I'll help you guys any way I know how to, that I've been doing. And I'll go ahead and open up a Zoom meeting here. Say it's 6:30 right now. I'll open a Zoom meeting. Say, I don't know, 7:30 Central. That's in an hour. So if anybody wants to join and talk, by all means join. I'll open up the meeting. Like I said, it's 6:35 Central, so 7:35 Central if anybody's up. You know, I know the time zones are different. If you don't know your time zones, you know, look it up on the internet. I've had people say they, you know, anyways. So yeah, guys, if you want to talk more, hit me up. I'll discuss some information, you know, of, you know, avenues I've went to file reports against David and his fraud scam. Some of you already know, so some of the stuff I can't do. I know some of you wanted me to upload documents, but I've kind of pointed everybody in the right direction as to how to do it, you know. And I'll give everybody the information, you know. If you guys want to write it down, that's probably the best. So it's a tax ID and a couple addresses and some names. You guys already know Michelle and David, you know, so that's really the only information you need. And I have the addresses of the two main places where they're ultimately operating out of. So if you guys need that, let me know. Again, I'll open up the Zoom meeting in about an hour, okay? So you guys have a good day. David Taylor, piece of shit, and stay hiding.